Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between tall mountains, there lived a young man named Elias. He was strong, kind, and full of life. But despite his good heart, Elias often felt lost. He wondered why life was so hard sometimes. He saw others suffer, and he himself had faced many struggles. One day, he decided to seek answers. He went to the village elder, a wise man named Master Lin, who was known for his deep understanding of life. Elias approached Master Lin and asked, "Why must we suffer? Why does life bring pain and hardship?" Master Lin smiled gently and said, "Come, walk with me." They left the village and climbed a narrow path up the mountain. The way was steep, and Elias struggled to keep up. His legs ached, and his breath grew short. After hours of climbing, they reached a high cliff where the wind howled, and the view stretched for miles. Master Lin pointed to a young tree growing from a crack in the rock. "Look at this tree," he said. "It has no soft soil, no gentle rain. The wind beats it, the sun burns it, and the cold tries to freeze it. Yet it grows. Why?" Elias thought for a moment. "Because it has no choice?" Master Lin shook his head. "No, it grows because of the hardship. The wind makes its roots strong. The sun teaches it to hold water. The cold prepares it for winter. Without suffering, it would be weak. If it grew in a sheltered garden, it would never survive the storm." Elias frowned. "But must humans suffer like this tree? Can we not grow in peace?" The old man sighed. "Pain is not the enemy, Elias. It is the teacher. Think of a sword. A blacksmith does not shape it with soft touches. He heats it, hammers it, and plunges it into cold water. Only then does it become strong and sharp. A life without suffering is like a sword never tested. Beautiful, but useless when needed." Elias thought of his own struggles, the loss of his parents, the years of hard work, the loneliness he sometimes felt. "But what if suffering breaks us?" he asked. "It can," Master Lin admitted. "But breaking is not the end. Even a shattered pot can be remade into something new. The cracks remind us of what we have endured, and that makes us wiser. Tell me, when you look back at your hardest moments, did they not teach you something?" Elias remembered the nights he had spent hungry, working to feed his younger sister. He remembered the fear when she fell ill, and the strength he found to care for her. He had learned patience, courage, and love. "Yes," he said softly, "but I wish the lessons were easier." Master Lin chuckled. "Easy lessons are quickly forgotten. The ones carved by pain stay with us forever. Think of the greatest men and women in history. Did they not face great suffering? The philosopher Epictetus was a slave. The warrior King Leonidas faced impossible odds. The poet Rumi lost his beloved teacher. Yet their suffering shaped their wisdom, their courage, and their art." As they descended the mountain, Elias felt a weight lift from his heart. He understood that suffering was not a curse, but a forge. It shaped him, tested him. If he let it, made him better. Years passed. Elias became a leader in his village. When others came to him with their pain, he did not tell them to avoid it. Instead, he taught them to face it, to learn from it. He told them the story of the tree on the cliff, the sword in the fire, and the blacksmith's hammer. One day, a terrible storm destroyed many homes in the village. The people wept, but Elias stood firm. "We will rebuild," he said, "and we will be stronger." And so they did. The new houses had deeper foundations. The walls were thicker. The people had learned. Suffering had not broken them. It had prepared them. And so, dear listener, remember this: pain is not the enemy. It is the fire that tempers the soul, the wind that strengthens the roots, the hammer that shapes the sword. Without it, growth is shallow. With it, we become unbreakable. The question is not how to avoid suffering, but how to use it. Will you let it crush you, or will you let it forge you? The choice is yours.